Warning light falls gentle through the space I leave between the curtains and my resting place. Half open, half closed, like I'm feeling right now. Neither here nor there, but somehow sacred, somehow. The world outside is waking, but I'm staying right here, watching shadows dance and disappear. My coffee's getting cold beside these crumpled sheets. Curtains half open, teaching me what peace really means. No alarm could reach me in the silver glow. Curtains half open, letting me move slow. For once I'm not apologizing for the time I take. Curtains half open, helping me finally wait. There's a quiet kind of wisdom in the space between. Not too dark and not too bright, just enough to see. The rest is not a luxury, it's how we learn to breathe. Curtains half open, showing what I need. That I don't have to choose between the dark and day. Curtains half open, teaching me to stay right here in the middle where the peace resides. Curtains half open, where my soul can hide from the weight of always having to be strong. Curtains half open, I've been here all along, just needed permission to be in between. Curtains half open, the most honest I've been. There's rain beginning softly on the window pane. Curtains half open, dancing with the gray. The sound becomes a rhythm like a lullaby. Curtains half open, no more asking why I deserve this moment, why I'm still in bed. Well, curtains half open, quiet in my head of all the guilty voices saying I should move. Curtains half open, nothing left to prove. The blanket's still warm where my body's made a nest. Curtains half open, evidence of rest, and rest is revolutionary in a world that never stops. Curtains half open, I'm taking back what I lost. There's a quiet kind of power in refusing to perform, and staying soft and open when the world demands you storm through every single moment like it's something to be won. Curtains half open, choosing to be undone. Curtains half open, like my healing heart, letting just enough light in to restart. Not rushing, not hiding, just existing here. Curtains half open, making everything clear. That I don't have to choose between the dark and day. Curtains half open, teaching me to stay right here in the middle where the peace resides. Curtains half open, where my soul can hide from the weight of always having to be strong. Curtains half open, I've been here all along, just needed permission to be in between. Curtains half open, the most honest I've been. So I'll stay here a little longer in this silver gray. Curtains half open, blessing this day. No guilt, no shame, just breathing room to be. Curtains half open, finally setting me free. So I stay here a little longer in the is silver gray, curtains half open, blessing this day. No guilt, no shame, just breathing room to be. Curtains half open, finally setting me free. Tea growing cold beside my favorite chair. Time passing slowly, I'm just sitting there. Not forgotten, just not urgent anymore. Tea growing cold by my unlocked door. Steam disappeared, but warmth still in the cup. Tea growing cold, I'm in no rush to sup. The ceramic holds the heat against my palm. Tea growing cold, everything is calm. No meetings pulling, no emails to send. Tea growing cold, my beautiful friend, reminding me that moments don't need goals. Tea growing cold, nurturing my soul. The world spins madly, but not here, not now. Tea growing cold, teaching me somehow. Let things cool down at their own speed. Sometimes that's all we really need. No urgency in this soft space. Tea growing cold and full of grace. Tea growing cold and I don't mind. Time is just a friend of mine, sitting in this peaceful state. Everything can wait. Tea growing cold beside my hand, showing me I understand that rest is not a waste of day. Tea growing cold and cloudy gray. Nothing's wrong with slowing down. Tea growing cold, my quiet crown, reminding me with gentle steam. Tea growing cold, my restful dream. Honey settled at the bottom, untouched tea growing cold, but I still love it much. Not for drinking, just for being here. Tea growing cold, removing every fear that I'm wasting precious moments sitting still. Tea growing cold against the windowsill, watching clouds move slowly overhead. Tea growing cold beside my unmade bed. Tea growing cold, books stacked neatly, phone face down, and quiet. Tea growing cold, my peaceful diet of moments strung together without plan. Tea growing cold, I finally understand that productivity's not measured in the duty. Growing cold, my breakthrough view. Let things cool down at their own speed. Sometimes that's all you really need. No urgency in this soft space. Tea growing cold and full of grace. Tea growing cold and I don't mind. Time deep, growing cold, my restful dream. Maybe I'll rewarm, maybe I won't. Either way, I'm not distraught. The tea has served its purpose, sitting near, being present, being here, teaching me the art of letting be tea. Growing cold has set me free from constant motion, constant need. Tea. Growing cold, my resting creed. No shame in pausing, no guilt in rest. Tea. Growing cold knows what is best. Tea growing cold. Tea growing tea. Tea growing cold. My tea growing cold. My restful dream. Tea growing cold. Clouds like heavy blankets cover up the sky, wrapping all the world in soft and gentle white. No harsh sunshine, no shadow sharp and clear. Clouds like heavy blankets, atmosphere. The light comes filtered through a silver screen. Clouds like heavy blankets, calm, serene. Everything feels softer, edges not defined. Clouds like heavy blankets, peace of mind. The city sounds are muffled, traffic slows. Clouds like heavy blankets, everybody knows. This is the weather for staying deep inside. Clouds like heavy blankets where we can hide. Not from responsibilities, just from the rush. Clouds like heavy blankets, hush the hush. When the sky hangs low and gray, it's permission for this kind of day. Rest beneath the cloudy cover, let yourself just hover. Clouds like heavy blankets tucking in the world, giving soft permission for the day unfurled at its own slow pace with no demand. Clouds like heavy blankets understand that sometimes we need the sky to hold us close. Clouds like heavy blankets, gentle host, creating space for rest without the guilt. Clouds like heavy blankets, houses that we built from moments joined together, soft and slow. Clouds like heavy blankets, let it go. All the rushing, all the noise. Clouds like heavy blankets, make the choice to rest, to pause, to simply be. Clouds like heavy blankets, set me free. The gray above reflects the peace within. Clouds like heavy blankets, let me begin to understand that rest days have their worth. Clouds like heavy blankets, bless the earth with moisture, gentle rhythm, slow parade. Clouds like heavy blankets, unafraid to take their time to linger in the air. Clouds like heavy blankets, showing care for those of us who need the world dimmed down. Clouds like heavy blankets in this town of constant motion, constant bright display. Clouds like heavy blankets, save the day by giving us excuses if we need. Clouds like heavy blankets, plant the seed of rest inside always busy minds. Clouds like heavy blankets, what we find when the sky hangs low and gray. It's permission for this kind of day. Rest beneath the cloudy cover, let yourself just hover. Clouds like heavy blankets tucking in the world, giving soft permissions for the day unfurled at its own slow pace with no demand. Clouds like heavy blankets, understand that sometimes we need the sky to hold us close. Clouds like heavy blankets, gentle hosts, creating space for rest without the guilt. Clouds like heavy blankets, houses that we built from moments drawn together, soft and slow. Clouds like heavy blankets, let it go. All the rushing, all the noise. Clouds like heavy blankets, make the choice to rest, to pause, to simply be. Clouds like heavy blankets, set me free. Thank you, clouds, for covering the sun today, giving me this gift of gentle gray. No explanations needed for this rest. Clouds like heavy blankets know what's best. They don't push or pull, just softly stay. Clouds like heavy blankets pave the way for healing that can only come through pause. Clouds like heavy blankets, just because we need them, sometimes need the soft embrace. Clouds like heavy blankets tucking in the world, giving soft permission for the day unfurled at its own slow pace with no demand. Clouds like heavy blankets, understand that sometimes we need the sky to hold us close. Clouds like heavy blankets, gentle hosts, creating space for rest without the guilt. Clouds like heavy blankets, houses that we built from moments drawn together, soft and slow. Clouds like heavy blankets, let it go. All the rushing, all the noise. Clouds like heavy blankets, make the choice to rest, to pause, to simply be. Clouds like heavy blankets, set me free. Raindrops on the window, drawing patterns down the glass, tracing little rivers, watching moments as they pass. Each one takes a different path, but they all end up the same. Raindrops on the window, dancing with the gentle rain. I could watch for hours from this warm and quiet space. Raindrops on the window, washing everything with grace. No two drops identical, yet somehow all belong. Raindrops on the window, singing their persistent song. The world outside is blurring, soft impressionist display. Raindrops on the window, painting over yesterday in shades of silver gray and gentle blues. Raindrops on the window, bringing peaceful news. Let the rain keep falling down, every drop a gentle sound, nature's rhythm all around. Raindrops on the window found. Raindrops on the window, telling me to stay inside, telling me it's okay just to watch and let time slide. No pressure to be moving. Raindrops understand the art of staying still and quiet with a peaceful heart. Raindrops on the window, tapping out a lullaby, reminding me that sometimes rest is how we learn to fly, by staying grounded, letting go of all the noise. Raindrops on the window, giving me this restful choice to be right here, right now, with nothing left to prove. Raindrops on the window, teaching me to move at nature's pace, not mine, not rushing through the gray. Raindrops on the window, blessing this slow day. Some drops race down quickly, others hesitate and pause. Raindrops on the window, teaching me their laws, that there's no wrong way to travel through this temporary storm. Raindrops on the window, keeping me so safe and warm inside my little sanctuary while the weather does its thing. Raindrops on the window, what a simple joy they bring. Just watching water fall and feeling grateful for the sound. Raindrops on the window, love the peace that I have found in this small observation, meditation in disguise. Raindrops on the window, opening my eyes to beauty in the mundane, magic in the gray. Raindrops on the window, showing me the way to find contentment in the stillness, joy and staying put. Raindrops on the window, telling me that's enough. Let the rain keep falling down, every drop a gentle sound, nature's rhythm all around. Raindrops on the window found. Raindrops on the window, telling me to stay inside, telling me it's okay just to watch and let time slide. No pressure to be moving. Raindrops understand the art of staying still and quiet with a peaceful heart. Raindrops Raindrops on the window, tapping out a lullaby, reminding me that sometimes rest is how we learn to fly, by staying grounded, letting go of all the noise. Raindrops on the window, giving me this restful choice to be right here, right now, with nothing left to prove. Raindrops on the window, teaching me to move at nature's pace, not mine, not rushing through the gray. Raindrops on the window, blessing this slow day. Every drop that falls reminds me I don't have to be anywhere but here. Don't have to do anything but breathe and watch the water clear away the dust, away the rush, away the need to always be productive and ahead. Raindrops on the window, tucking me in bed of peace and acceptance, letting be enough. Life doesn't always have to be so tough. Sometimes it's just raindrops on the window, telling me to stay inside, telling me it's okay just to watch and let time slide. No pressure to be moving. Raindrops show the stand the art of staying still and quiet with a peaceful heart. Raindrops on the window, tapping out a lullaby, reminding me that sometimes rest is how we learn to fly, by staying grounded, letting go of all the noise. Raindrops on the window, giving me this restful choice to be right here, right now, with nothing left to prove. Raindrops on the window, teaching me to move at nature's pace, not mine, not rushing through the gray. Raindrops on the window, blessing this slow day.
Some breathing room space between my thoughts and all the gloom that was pressing heavy on my chest. Breathing room, my soul can rest. No more schedules packed so tight. Breathing room like gentle light coming through the clouds at last. Breathing room, releasing past tensions that I didn't know I held. Breathing room, my heart is swelled with gratitude for empty time. Breathing room, my favorite rhyme is silent space and room to be. Breathing room has set me free from constant motion, noise and haste. Breathing room is not a waste. Room to breathe and room to grow. Room to let the stillness show everything I need to know. Breathing room, lets healing flow. Breathing room is all I need. Space to let my spirit lead me where I'm meant to go. Breathing room helps me see slow. It's not the enemy, it's how I'm meant to grow. Breathing room between the noise, helping me to find my voice that's been buried deep inside. Breathing room, my place to hide, not from life but into it. Breathing room where I can sit with all my thoughts and all my fears. Breathing room through all the years has been waiting here for me. Breathing room, my sanctuary. Used to fill up every gap, afraid of silence, empty map. Now I see the space between is where the magic happens clean. Breathing room, uncluttered mind. Breathing room is how I find myself again beneath the layers. Breathing room, my answer prayers for peace and rest and time to heal. Breathing room helps me feel everything I pushed away. Breathing room invites to stay with discomfort until it transforms. Breathing room performs small miracles when I allow. Breathing room, I learning how to simply be without the doing. Breathing room, no more pursuing. Room to breathe and room to grow. Room to let the stillness show everything I need to know. Breathing room is all I need. Space to let my spirit lead me where I'm meant to go. Breathing room helps me see slow. It's not the enemy, it's how I'm meant to grow. Breathing room between the noise, helping me to find my voice that's been buried deep inside. Breathing room, my place to hide, not from life but into it. Breathing room where I can sit with all my thoughts and all my fears. Breathing room through all the years has been waiting here for me. Breathing room, my sanctuary. They say nature abhors a vacuum, but I think nature knows That emptiness is fertile ground where the deepest wisdom grows. Breathing room is not about escaping or checking out. It's about creating space where healing can sprout, where I can finally hear the quiet voice inside that's been drowned out by all the noise and pride. Breathing room is coming home to the peace I've always known. Breathing room is all I need, space to let my spirit lead me where I'm meant to go. Slow is not the enemy, it's how I'm meant to grow. Breathing room between the noise, helping me to find my voice that's been buried deep inside. Breathing room, my place to hide, not from life but into it. Breathing room where I can sit with all my thoughts and all my fears. Breathing room through all the years has been waiting here for me. Breathing room, my sanctuary. On my calendar square, no obligations pulling at my sleeve. Afternoon, nowhere up my sleeve. Just hours stretching out like lazy cats. Afternoon, nowhere. Simple as that, no destinations, no agenda, no plan. Afternoon, nowhere. I'm my own biggest fan of doing nothing, watching time just drift. Afternoon, nowhere. My favorite gift to myself, permission to exist. Afternoon, nowhere, pure bliss. Without the pressure to achieve. Afternoon, nowhere, I believe this is exactly where I need to be. Afternoon, nowhere, finally free. Nowhere to go, nothing to prove. Afternoon, nowhere helps me move through life with less anxiety. Afternoon, nowhere sets me free. Afternoon, nowhere blessed with time that has no purpose, no specific rhyme. Just being here, just breathing air. Afternoon, nowhere beyond compare to any busy, productive day. Afternoon, nowhere showing me the way. The rest is not the opposite of work. Afternoon, nowhere is a perk of being human, being the afternoon, nowhere I survive by knowing when to stop and stay. Afternoon, nowhere save the day by giving me this empty space. Afternoon, nowhere, my saving grace. The clock moves slow, but I don't mind. Afternoon, nowhere, peace I find, and I'll be nothing on my list. Afternoon, nowhere, I exist without the constant need to do. Afternoon, nowhere, breakthrough, done understanding life's not always hustle grind. Afternoon, nowhere, redefine what it means to spend my time. Well, afternoon, nowhere, I can tell that this is healing, this is growth. Afternoon, nowhere, both activity and rest of worth. Afternoon, nowhere, bless this earth with people who know how to pause. Afternoon, nowhere, just because we can, we should, we must. Afternoon, nowhere, I trust this intuition telling me to stay. Afternoon, nowhere on my day. Nowhere to go, nothing to prove. Afternoon, nowhere helps me move through life with less anxiety. Afternoon, nowhere sets me free. Afternoon, nowhere blessed with time that has no purpose, no specific rhyme. Just being here, just breathing air. Afternoon, nowhere beyond compare to any busy, productive day. Afternoon, nowhere showing me the way. The rest is not the opposite of work. Afternoon, nowhere is a perk of being human, being alive. Afternoon, nowhere I survive by knowing when to stop and stay. Afternoon, nowhere save the day by giving me this empty space. Afternoon, nowhere, my saving grace. Society might say I'm wasting time, but I know better, this is how I climb out of burnout, back to feeling whole. Afternoon, nowhere feeds can't be bought or earned. Afternoon nowhere, I have learned the deepest rest comes when we dare to have an afternoon that goes nowhere. Afternoon nowhere, blessed with time that has no purpose, no specific rhyme. Just being here, just breathing air. Afternoon away, beyond compare to any busy, productive day. Afternoon nowhere, showing me the way that rest is not the opposite of work. Afternoon nowhere is a perk of being human, being live. Afternoon nowhere, I survive by knowing when to stop and stay. Afternoon nowhere, save the day by giving me this empty space. Afternoon nowhere, my saving grace. Everything is soft edges on a day like this today. No sharp corners, no hard lines, just soft edges, gentle grace. The world looks watercolor painted, blurred around the frame. Soft edges making everything feel tender and the same. As if the universe is holding me with careful, loving hands. Soft edges helping me to finally understand that I don't have to be so rigid, defined and crystal clear. Soft edges whispering it's safe to soften here, to let my boundaries blur a little, let my guard come down. Soft edges all around this misty, cloudy town, reminding me that sometimes vague is beautiful and right. Soft edges blessing me with this forgiving light when everything is softly blurred. Harsh realities deferred. Gentleness becomes the word. Soft edges being heard. Soft edges all around me, making space for being free from sharp definitions cutting deep. Soft edges let me sleep without the worry, without stress. Soft edges teach me yes, it's okay to not be clear, to blur the lines, to stay right here in this ambiguous, gentle space. Soft edges slow the pace, helping me to finally see that soft edges set me free from rigid thinking, black and white. Soft edges feel so right, allowing me to simply be. Soft edges, blessed degree of peace and gentle mystery. I've spent so long with everything defined in boxes sorted, filed. Soft edges now I find are so much more inviting than the harsh fluorescent glare. Soft edges showing care for my exhausted, overstimulated soul. Soft edges make me whole in ways that sharpness never could. Soft edges understood what I was needing all along. Soft edges sing the song of acceptance and release. Soft edges bringing peace to every corner of my mind. Soft edges help me find the beauty in uncertainty. Soft edges let me see that not everything needs to be precise and crystal clear. Soft edges pioneer a gentler way of moving through this world. Soft edges unfurl when everything is softly blurred. Harsh realities deferred. Gentleness becomes the word. Soft edges being heard. Soft edges all around me, making space for being free from sharp definitions cutting deep. Soft edges let me sleep without the worry, without stress. Soft edges teach me yes, it's okay to not be clear, to blur the lines, to stay right here in this ambiguous, gentle space. Soft edges slow the pace, helping me to finally see that soft edges set me free from rigid thinking, black and white. Soft edges feel so, allowing me to simply be. Soft edges, blessed degree of peace and gentle mystery. Maybe I've been living in high definition for too long, every pixel sharp and wrong. For my sensitive and tired eyes, soft edges my surprise, gift from the cloudy skies, teaching me that clarity is overread anyway. Soft edges let me sway between the known and unknown. Soft edges I have grown to love the fog, the mist, the haze. Soft edges change my gaze from harsh scrutiny to gentle grace. Soft edges, this is the place where healing happens quietly. Soft edges set me free. Soft edges all around me, making space for being free from sharp definitions cutting deep. Soft edges let me sleep without the worry, without stress. Soft edges teach me yes, it's okay to not be clear, to blur the lines, to stay right here in this ambiguous gentle space. Soft edges slow the pace, helping me to finally see that soft edges set me free from rigid thinking black and white. Soft edges feel so right, allowing me to simply be. Soft edges bless degree of peace and gentle mystery. There's a way to rest that people never talk about. A way to rest, not floating but settling down into yourself, into the quiet, into the now. A way to rest, showing me how to be heavy in the best way, grounded and still. A way to rest against my will. I used to think the rest meant lightness, floating free. Way to rest has shown me that real rest is substance, is gravity, is presence here. Way to rest makes clear that choosing to be still is not escaping. Way to rest, I'm not faking productivity or purpose, I'm just being real. Way to rest helps me feel the actual texture of my life. Way to rest, no more strife. Rest is not an absence, it's a choice. Finding weight in my own voice, grounding down into this space. Way to rest and saving grace. Way to rest is anchoring me down to what matters, to solid ground. Not drifting aimlessly but choosing to stay. Way to rest throughout the day, reminding me that stillness takes real strength. Way to rest goes to great length to prove that resting is an action, not the lack. Way to rest on the right track, finally understanding what I need. Way to rest is planting seed, a wisdom that I'm tending carefully. Way to rest has set me free from guilt about not constantly moving forward. Way to rest my reward for learning how to honor my own needs. Way to rest finally succeeds. Way to rest finally succeeds. Used to feel so guilty when I'd stop and rest. Way to rest has passed the test of time, and now I see the weight is necessary. Way to rest, extraordinary revelation that my body needs to feel the ground. Way to rest, profound understanding that I'm not a spirit floating by. Way to rest, I won't deny my physical existence anymore. Way to rest at my core, teaching me that humans need the way. Way to rest, cannot wait to share this truth with tired souls. Way to rest makes me whole by helping me acknowledge I'm embodied here. Way to rest makes clear that rest is how I honor being alive. Way to rest, I survive by knowing when to let my body feel its weight. Way to rest my fate. Rest is not an absence, it's a choice. Finding weight in my own voice, grounding down into this space. Way to rest and saving grace. Way to rest is anchoring me down to what matters, to solid ground. Not drifting aimlessly but choosing to stay. Way to rest throughout the day, reminding me that stillness takes real strength. Way to rest goes to great length to prove that resting is an action, not the lack. Way to rest on the right track, finally understanding what I need. Way to rest is planted seed of wisdom that I'm tending carefully. Way to rest has set me free from guilt about not constantly moving forward. Way to rest my reward for learning how to honor my own needs. Way to rest finally succeeds. They say rest in peace, into my own atonement for years of ignoring what my body tried to say. Way to rest, the only way forward is to sometimes stay completely still and feel the weight of being real. Way to rest is anchoring me down to what matters, to solid ground. Not drifting aimlessly but choosing to stay. Way to rest throughout the day, reminding me that stillness takes real strength. Way to rest goes to great length to prove that resting is an action, not the lack. Way to rest on the right track, finally understanding what I need. Way to rest is planting seed of wisdom that I'm tending carefully. Way to rest has set me free from guilt about not constantly moving forward. Way to rest, my reward for learning how to honor my own needs. Way to rest finally succeeds, finally succeed.
Always thought I needed sunshine, bright and blue. Gray is good, I'm learning too, that softer light has beauty all its own. Gray is good, I've finally grown to appreciate the subtle and the still. Gray is good against my will at first, but now I see the gentle grace. Gray is good upon my face, reflecting calm instead of harsh and bright. Gray is good, this softer light is easier on eyes that need to rest. Gray is good, I'm truly blessed to have this cloudy day to understand. Gray is good across the land, the sky hangs low in shades of silver peace. Gray is good, my soul's release. Not every day needs to be bright, sometimes gray just feels so right. Softer, kinder, easier light. Gray is good for peaceful sight. Gray is good for days like these, when all I need is gentle ease. No pressure from a blazing sun. Gray is good, I'm not on the run from anything, just being here. Gray is good, removes the fear that I should be out doing more. Gray is good, opens the door to restful, quiet contemplation. Gray is good, no hesitation in accepting this as beautiful. Gray is good, completely full of peace that sunny days don't always bring. Gray is good, helps me sing praise for cloudy skies above. Gray is good, I've learned to love the gray as much as blue. Gray is good, sees me through. Maybe we've been taught to value bright and shiny way too much. Gray is good and such is teaching me that there's wisdom in the in-between, the soft unseen beauty that we often miss when we're chasing endless bliss of sunshine. Gray is good and mine to claim as equally valuable. No shame in loving cloudy weather, loving peace that lasts forever, not dependent on the sky. Gray is good, that's why I'm learning to appreciate each shade. Gray is good, remade my understanding of what makes a perfect day. Gray is good all the way. Gray is good for days like these, when all I need is gentle
It's exactly where I need, nowhere to be. My soul is freed from obligations, expectations, noise. Nowhere to be, my only choice is how to spend this precious gifted time. Nowhere to be sublime, experience of having nothing pulling me. Nowhere to be, I can see clearly for the first time in forever. Nowhere to be, I'm tethered only to this moment, to this breath. Nowhere to be, not death, but life in its most pure and simple form. Nowhere to be, the norm has been constant motion, but not today. Nowhere to be, I'll stay right here in this beautiful empty space. Nowhere to be, saving grace. No appointments on the calendar, no one waiting for me there. Freedom feels like nothing planned. Nowhere to be, understand. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Just being here, letting time flow at its own pace without my control. Nowhere to be makes me whole in ways that busy never could. Nowhere to be, understood what I was missing all along. Nowhere to be, sings this song of liberation, pure and true. Nowhere to be, breakthrough to peace that can't be scheduled in. Nowhere to be, I begin to understand what living means. Nowhere to be, redeems my tired soul from constant stress. Nowhere to be, endless rest. Nowhere to be, nothing to prove. Nowhere to be, I can move or stay completely still, it's all the same. Nowhere to be, no blame. Is terrifying first. Nowhere to be burst my bubble of productivity as identity. Nowhere to be therapy for workaholic tendencies I didn't know I had. Nowhere to be, not sad or lost, just found a different way. Nowhere to be, today is teaching me that I exist beyond my calendar. Nowhere to be, so far from who I thought I had to be. Nowhere to be, finally free to discover who I am when I'm not going. Nowhere to be, flowing through the hours with no destination here. Nowhere to be, no fear, just presence and attention to the now. Nowhere to be, somehow more fulfilling than a schedule packed. Nowhere to be, exact science of the soul's requirement. Nowhere to be, acquired wisdom that I'm keeping close. Nowhere to be, verbose, but my heart knows this is truth. Nowhere to be, my youth is returning through this rest. Nowhere to be, I'm blessed. No appointments on the calendar, no one waiting for me there. Freedom feels like nothing planned. Nowhere to be, understand. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Just being here, letting time flow at its own pace without my control. Nowhere to be makes me whole in ways that busy never could. Nowhere to be, understood what I was missing all along. Nowhere to be, sings this song of liberation, pure and true. Nowhere to be, breakthrough to peace that can't be scheduled in. Nowhere to be, I begin to understand what living means. Nowhere to be, redeems my tired soul from constant stress. Nowhere to be, endless rest. Nowhere to be, nothing to prove. Nowhere to be, I can move or stay completely still, it's all the same. Nowhere to be, no blame. What if nowhere to be is actually everywhere at once? What if the dunce is the one who's always rushing to the next when the best moment is right here? What if nowhere to be is the most important place? What if the race is really won by those who know when to stop and let life show its beauty slowly, carefully? Nowhere to be, I'm free to see that being nowhere is being exactly where I should be. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go, just being here, letting time flow at its own pace without my control. Pain makes me whole in ways that busy never could. Nowhere to be, understood what I was missing all along. Nowhere to be, sings this song of liberation, pure and true. Nowhere to be, breakthrough to peace that can't be scheduled in. Nowhere to be, I begin to understand what living means. Nowhere to be, redeems my tired soul from constant stress. Nowhere to be, endless rest. Nowhere to stay completely still, it's all the same. Nowhere to be, no blame, blame.
Never knew the sound of silence could be so loud. Sound of silence draws a crowd. Thoughts and feelings I've been running from. Sound of silence helps me come back home to parts of me I left behind. Sound of silence helps me find what I've been missing in the constant noise. Sound of silence gives me choice to listen deeply to the whispers here. Sound of silence makes it clear that quiet isn't empty, it's incredibly full. Sound of silence, beautiful landscape of my inner world revealed. Sound of silence helps me heal by showing me what I've been drowning out. Sound of silence removes doubt, a stillness has immense value here. Sound of silence I can hear. In the quiet I can finally hear everything that matters becoming clear. Sound of silence drawing near, teaching me to have no fear. Sound of silence speaks so loud in a language without words. Somehow everything I need to know is found in the sound of silence. Profound wisdom that can only come through quiet. Sound of silence, private conversation with my deepest self. Sound of silence, mental health restored by turning down the volume outside. Sound of silence, my guide to inner peace and understanding true. Sound of silence, breakthrough, revealing what the noise is always hidden. Sound of silence, I'm not kidding when I say that silence heals my soul. Sound of silence makes me whole. At first the silence was uncomfortable and strange. Sound of silence rearranged my relationship with stillness and with space. Sound of silence shows my face, reflected back without distraction blur. Sound of silence I concur that this is necessary medicine. Sound of silence I begin to understand why mystics seek this out. Sound of silence, no more doubt that quiet is a portal, not a void. Sound of silence has destroyed my fear of being alone with my thoughts. Sound of silence I have fought against for years, but now I see. Sound of silence set me free by teaching me that I can trust the quiet. Sound of silence, my diet of peace instead of constant stimulation. Sound of silence, my salvation from anxiety and overwhelm. Sound of silence at the helm, guiding me back to my center calm. Sound of silence healing senses refreeling, that what we're running from is actually the key. Sound of silence set me free from constant distraction and endless noise. Sound of silence, my choice now is to prioritize the quiet times when the sound of silence chimes through my consciousness and reminds me that being still and being free are the same thing. Sound of silence, bring me back to this truth again and again. Sound of silence, my oldest friend, I'm finally learning to defend your importance in my life, your role in cutting through the strife. Sound of silence speaks so loud in a language without words. Sound of silence set me through. Sound of silence, sound of silence. Sound of silence profound, of silence makes me whole. We fill our lives with sound to avoid feeling, but sound. The clock moves, but I don't mind. Time is soft and undefined. No need to rush, no place to be. Just this moment, you and me. Hours stretch like taffy, slow. Nothing here we have to know. Just the quiet, just the gray, just the beauty of today. Let the hours fall like rain. Let them wash away the strain. Slow hours, slow and sweet, where the world and I don't meet. Slow hours, nothing more, just this time worth living for. No alarms, no racing hands, just the clouds and open lands. Slow hours, let them stay. Slow hours, all the way. I trace the patterns on the wall. I hear the silence of it all. The coffee's cold, but it's okay. I'm learning how to spend the day. Not with tasks, not with demands, just with softness in my hands. Just with minutes that don't end, just with time I don't defend. Let the hours fall like rain, let them wash away the strain. Slow hours, slow and sweet, where the world and I don't meet. Slow hours, nothing more, just this time worth living for. No alarms, no racing hands, just the clouds and open lands. Slow hours, let them stay. Slow hours, all they say. Time is money, I disagree. Time is rest, time is free, time is clock moves, but I don't mind. I found the time I need to find.